For 32 years, I have been promoting the Raelian movement. I am the founder and the leader of the Raelian movement, which say there is no God, there is no soul, and of course there is no Holy Spirit. So it's a pleasure to support your website and your actions to promote atheism worldwide, because we, the Raelian movement, use the same technique as the religious group who try to proselytize worldwide to have as many followers as possible. And I think it's good also that atheists use the same technique to proselytize also and to counterbalance the bad influence of God believers. So it's very important for me to push people to read the message I wrote, which is a completely atheist and rationalist message, which explains that we have been created by an advanced civilization coming from another planet. In a way, this is the third way. Before there was believing in God who created everything on earth in 7 days. Then there was the theory of evolution, and here come a third way. We, being the fruit of a scientific creation from scientists of a very advanced civilization, using DNA and genetic engineering and creating all life on Earth as a scientific experimentation. And we are about to do the same. We start to create life, to do human cloning. We start to create artificial form of life, and soon we will ourselves create life on another planet. And so this is very important. In a way, it's a kind of intelligent design, but not the intelligent design that God believers try to use to bring back God to school. It's an atheist intelligent design. If a scientist designed a new animal and create it in a laboratory, it will be an intelligent design, but without God, a godless intelligent design. And that's, I think, a very good way to bring an alternative to the two ways which were until now used to explain why we are on the earth. So you can check this message, which is very interesting, on the Raelian movement website, www.rael.org. We are an atheist organization, and I think the most important atheist organization in the world, as we are in 86 countries and we have 65,000 members promoting atheism worldwide. Also very interesting, and I think you should take a look also on that, beside the website thereisnogod.org, which is also to promote atheism worldwide, but also icacci.org, icacci.org. Why? Because the United Nations organization is supposed to talk for all humanity and 180 countries of this planet. But the United Nations organization is using, guess what? The Christian calendar. And in the world, there are now 6 billion human beings, and only a small minority, 1.5 billion, are Christian. But the United Nations organization continue to use for all the official documents the Christian calendar. And that should stop. The United Nations, I ask everybody to write to United Nations and to their government to push for the adoption by United Nations of an atheist calendar, a non-confessional calendar. Why? The 4.5 billion people who are not Christian in the world have to have their official document of United Nations signed using a Christian calendar. This is a pure Christianity imperialism. And I hope you visit the website icacci.org and support our action to have the United Nations adopting a neutral non-religious calendar. It can be the year 0 being the creation of United Nations or the explosion of Hiroshima bomb, but a scientific event, an historic event far away from any religious denomination, by respect for all the people, not only who are not Christian, the Buddhists, the 1.5 billion Chinese who are not Christian and not Buddhist either, or also the atheists, because also the population of the world count a very big amount of atheists, and why they should use the Christian calendar. That's another way. And finally, I would like you to visit thereisnogod.org and apostasy.org website. Why? Because even if you are amongst these wonderful people who say there is no God, there is no soul, and there is no Holy Spirit, and you commit eternal sin, great. I appreciate really your effort for that. But the Christian church continue to have you on their list. And they continue to claim millions of people, millions of followers using your name. Even if you say on YouTube, there is no Holy Spirit and there is no God and there is no soul. So what is the way out? The only way out is write to your parish, write a letter. There is a model on our website, thereisnogod.org, on apostasy.org, and you just send a simple letter saying, I don't want anymore to be amongst the member of the Christian church I was baptized in. I debaptize myself. I apostatize. Apostasy. You have the right to do it, and they must acknowledge you apostatize from your religion. And then not only you say there is no Holy Spirit and no soul and no God, but also they cannot anymore have you on their list. And that's a big problem for them, because the more they have followers, the more they can pretend they are important. So if you really want to make this terrible abuse of the people stop, apostatize, debaptize yourself, especially if you are part of the minority which the religious, the Christian church don't respect. As you know, now more than 50% of people divorce. The Catholic Church still condemns the divorce. And the people who divorce, they are feeling guilty, and they still are on the list of the Catholic Church. The gay people, you are gay? Why you stay on the list of the Christian church? They condemn your way of life, your freedom of choice. Why should you stay on the list? Apostatize. Send a letter saying, I don't want to belong anymore to this church, which is not respecting my difference, my right, my freedom. If you have abortion, the same. Millions of women have abortion in the world. Why should you feel the guilt of your life and continue to be a Christian? Just apostatize. Say, there is no God, there is no soul. I quit the Christian church I belong to. And then you are free. The same for contraception. The Catholic Pope is still against the use of condom and the birth planning. So apostatize, quit this movement. We are not respecting your freedom of choice. The freedom of choice and the beautiful world, the future of humanity will be there thanks to science, the internet, which is a great religious experience. Without God, we can be religious by feeling peace and love for every human being, by having a very high level of spirituality, which is to meditate, to enjoy the trees, the beautiful music, and the art of the world, without God, without soul, and without Holy Spirit.